Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH and today we're looking at this 1968 Plymouth Barracuda. This is my master all-wheel drive drift tune and this is my share code. Got it? Great. And I made this tune back in 2022, but I don't think I've ever made a video of it, so we're making a video of the car right now. It's got 1500 horsepower, 1100 foot-pounds of torque. So let's get into this and show you guys what I did to this thing. Now I also just put a new paint job on this car. I really like it. If you guys want to see that paint job, I will bring it up. It has Plymouth on there and it says Plymouth in the back. It's pretty sweet. I love this paint job. It's kind of got the Firebird vibes with the hood. I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't even think I even said that I liked it yet. And I made a video recently, how do you like, tunes and paint jobs? Well, let's just see here. So let it load up here. If it's going to load up. There it is. Yeah, so there's the creator. All right. And here we go. I will like it. So there it is. It's liked. And yeah, so pretty cool. But either way, let's get into this build and show you guys everything I've done to this car back in 2022. So long ago. I know. But it's got the 8.9 liter V8. And then honestly, I don't know everything that I put onto this car. I just think I don't have a video for it. Until now. But either way, all-wheel drive drivetrain swap. Alright. It's got a Plymouth front end. Alright, non-adjustable in the rear. Plymouth rear bumper. And I gave it a street hood. I mean, honestly, it's awesome. See that? How that opens up? If you didn't know that opens up there, it does. So it's pretty cool. Alright. It's got a vintage white wall tire compound. Alright, I decided to pick that versus using stock tire compound. As you can tell, there was no spec changes, so that's why I ran that. Running snow tire compound like I usually like to run, as you can tell, adds a whole lot of grip, but these are just the same as stock, so I said, hey, why not? Alright, stock width in the front, stock width in the rear. Of course, I went with the Wed Sport TC105Ns, they're carbon fiber. And the stock rims don't look too bad either. I could have ran those. Those do actually look pretty nice. Alright. 14s in the front and 14s in the rear. Maxed out track width in the front and maxed out track width in the rear. Okay. We just have a stock 6-speed transmission. Race driveline, it's carbon fiber, and a drift differential. Okay. We just got stock brakes on here. Anything higher would take you up to an S1. So if you want an S1 class, there you go. Put some sport brakes on. There you go. You're in an S1. All right. Drift springs and dampeners. Race anti-roll bars for the front and rear. No roll cage. And it's got a street weight reduction. We're not saving much, but we're saving something. Alright, anything higher, of course, goes up to S1. So you could also possibly do this. You just have to mess with the gearing a little bit more if you take my tune and try to build it yourself. Okay, here's the tune. We got 55 and 55. Here's the gearing. Back in 2022, I put these things close. And plus, I mean, with the power that's run the 1500 horsepower engine, I've always noticed with this engine is you don't have to have the gears all the way up to where it says 268 miles per hour. Okay, you don't have to. And you'll see it as I take this thing out for a test drive. All right, here is the alignment that I did back in 2022. Anti-roll bars were just there for show. Okay. Springs were very soft and as low as you can go for both the front and rear. Dampening is 2020. I still use that today in 2025. It's crazy. It works, I'm telling you. All right. No downforce to worry about. No brakes. Who needs them, right? right. And then differential 78, 88, 98, 98. And there's a little bit more power going to the front wheels, but you won't notice that. I've done this in the past. I've done this with multiple cars. It works on Horizon 5. This wouldn't work on Horizon 4, though. You would have to take this dot and take it up to 63, 71, 86 or higher, going to the rear for it to work. But yeah. And I would expect if we do get a Horizon 6, it will switch back to Horizon 4's ways, because they like to switch it back and forth every single one, I've noticed. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But either way, here we are in second gear. It drifts very well. I mean, for a tune for how many years it has been back, but either way, I don't do math. It seems to do great. I can see why it was number one in the when you can find it. I mean, honestly, all I do is put in a drift, best for handling, and mine should be the very first one that pops up. So you really don't even have to put a share code in, or you can just type in King POSH in the creator section, King space POSH, and then you'll find it. You know, there's multiple ways to find my tunes. Or you can just take my tune that I just showed you, copy it on a piece of paper. Look at that, 42 out of a 2022 year tune. It still works. It still hits great numbers. And as you can tell, it's second gear. I mean, second gear, there's third gear, there's fourth gear, you know. Fourth gear's not too bad. You saw how close, I'm going to hit that. No, I didn't. You saw how close the gearing was, and you're like, wow, look how close that gearing is. And it's, honestly, I said, 1,500 horsepower engine in here. Now, you'll be all right with going with a shorter gearing. I've noticed that. You'll be running around in the highs of 6, but at least the power's there. You know, there's not much you can really complain about. And I haven't really heard any complaints about the car. I have not heard any messages. You know, from 2022 to now, now that I have a video out, everybody's like, oh, well, hey, you know, well, I gave you the tune. Write it down and fix it how you'd like to fix it for yourself. That's why I show you guys my tunes. I show you guys my builds. You know, so if you want to change anything, have at it. I did all the hard work for you. All right. The alignment, differential, all that stuff, all that hard stuff. You know, if you need to do anything, you can just, you know, copy down the tune, pause the screen, copy down the numbers, and change the gears if you want, you know, longer gears in there. It's all up to you, you know. But like I said, I did all the hard work for you. I tuned the car, and if you just need to fix anything, that is all on you. All right. If you want to go with different rims, that's all on you. All right. If you try to keep it into the A class, I mean, honestly, you change the rims. Let's see here. Does it do anything? Let's see here. It brings it down to a 799 on there. All right. So then you could, you know, you could add something to it. I don't even know what you would do to this thing, but either way, this at least saves you the 28 pounds, brings it up to an A800, good to go. All right, so yeah, either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And yeah, this Barracuda, the only reason I was showing this thing was only because it's right there. It's a hard to find car. So, you know, if you got it, if you already had it, and you wanted to know my tune, well, here it is. So, I hope it helped you out. Till then, stay sideways, my friends.